Hello, this is chapter 20 of A Butcher's Game. It's called Colorado. One day, me and my girlfriend went to court. It was actually for me, but they wanted to arrest me because I was late. But I told them I would agree to pay their $50 late fee before the end of the day. So they let me go, which is not good. They're not supposed to charge you for being late. So they let me go, and I mentioned to my girlfriend I wanted to travel to Colorado to a dispensary. I really wanted to run from them because I knew these people in court were going to put out a warrant for me, and I had charges in other counties, so I thought when I went to jail, it would be for a long, long time. We had no money, no clothes, so I said, "Don't worry about that, we will make it." So off we went to Colorado. Now we were stealing clothes from thrift stores on the way and returning things to stores for refunds with receipts we picked up in their parking lots. All the way to Colorado, and even in Colorado, I went to the dispensary where we decided to go to Vegas. Then we decided to go to Vegas, so we kept on going, and we were still returning things to stores or robbing the stores for money. Even one time I called and asked my grandmother for money to make it back on. She, of course, sent some, and Mary and I, kept going to Vegas. She was furious the next time I called her, of course, my grandmother. I understand why. I want to say officially that I am sorry, Nanny, for doing that. Anyways, we kept at our sinful ways all the way to Sin City. I went to dispensaries and we called in our Suboxone and actually got them. We were addicted to them then. Las, in Las Vegas, after a brief stay, we decided to go to California. She wanted to see the ocean, so I agreed to take her. Little did I know, when we got to California, how expensive everything was, and the police were on us for returning things to stores, so our gig was up, and I believe we ran out of Suboxone. The doctor would not call more in for us, so we were becoming dope sick or having withdrawals. And my stupid tail went for the first bad neighborhood I seen to cop some heroin, and Mary talked me out of it while in the middle of a deal with a confidential informant. I know that God helped her to do that. Then we had to turn back to Tennessee. We were obviously out of our region of experience and were going down fast. I almost got arrested in California for sleeping in the truck at a grocery store parking lot. So me and Mary got ourselves in a mess. But God was to get us out of it. Little did we know at the time He would, but we were stuck and we couldn't get ourselves out. My grandmother Nene wouldn't help because we lied to her and received money and went and done the opposite. Nor would any family. We were stuck almost 2,000 miles away, and again, we couldn't return things for cash to get back because they were on our tail. So I didn't know what I was going to do. I want to say I prayed, but I'm not really sure. I may have mumbled something unintelligible like, "God, please help me," because I know we were in serious trouble. So it took a whole week and a half to get back. God and no other is the only one who got us back. We slept in the truck at rest stops. We got pulled over in Arizona and busted with a water bong. I believe I still have a warrant there. We would drive until our gas tank was almost empty on gas and pull into a store, and every time some every time someone sent by God fed us and gave us gas to get home. Now I make it sound easy, but it was very, very hard. Or I I would I would have made up for it. A word I made up for it, struggleish. It was just hard to rely on him, but he got us back home safe, even though we were far from deserving it. Every time I get myself in a mess, God brings me through to the other side, safe and sound. That's why I go all out for my Jesus. I love you, God.